Hello, rồi mình đã trở lại đây. Hồi nãy lúc mình đi ăn xong về cái mình quyết định mình đã nạp tiền nâng cái con nhân vật này nó lên 76 cho chơi nó dễ hơn, nó dễ mà chơi cho nó thú vị hơn chứ chứ mình mà để sáu mấy chơi chán á, chơi nó yếu xìu rồi đó. Thôi chỉ số mình giờ nó nâng được 76 rồi đó. Mình nâng max cái layup với lại cái đần luôn. À. Giờ vô chơi cho các bạn thấy sự khác biệt. Rồi giờ mình đi mình đổi cái tóc một cái. Cái bản năm nay là cái chơi cái my career, cái sự nghiệp của mình á, là mình được đi vòng vòng cái khu phố mình này, cái chỗ này là chỗ bán giày nè. Đó, muốn mua giày vô đây mua đó. Giờ mình đi mình vô cái store này mình chụp hình giao lưu với khán giả.
Hey, welcome to the NBA store.
Thanks, man.
Ủa không có hả? Never mind. Mình chút mình đi cắt cái tóc cái để xíu đi lựa cái vớ.
Appreciate you, bro. I'm good for now.
Okay, thanks for stopping in. See you next time.
See ya. Mình đi cắt cái tóc cái đầu này bựa quá à. Má còn bị cái thẹo cái đầu đấy chứ. Mốt mình có tiền nữa mình đi vô này mình xăm cho nó cool ngầu. Nó thằng là bộ 86 à. He look fresh.
Houston Rockets, baby! The Houston Rockets! Woo!
Woo!
Yeah! All right, calm down. Give this man some space.
What's wrong, Doc?
What you mean, what's wrong? Don't forget, this is the same little kid from way back. We just sit in my chair and take naps.
Yeah, but Doc, now these are NBA naps. You feel me?
I hear you.
Right.
I hear you.
Hey, I appreciate you guys so much, man. This feels like the first time I can actually celebrate, not care who's watching, just do me, you know?
It is.
Isn't this crazy,
And
Doc?
hold on to this moment. But remember, stay humble.
Of course.
Don't let it go to your head, because if it do, I'll take these clippers and remind you where you came from.
Yeah, and try these on.
Not the new JBLs. Come on, fellas.
Yep, man. Jules pitched in and got you one side each.
Yeah, I'm on the left.
There's an inscription on it, too. Look.
Block out the
Mình đang lên
noise.
sóng mình
Remember where you came from and where you're headed. Whenever you need to get in the zone, put these headphones on.
Abraham Lincoln. Look at that.
That's crazy.
That's from us, man. And if anything ever gets too loud, I want you to put these on, block out all the noise.
Okay.
Just think about the barbershop and where you from.
I will, Doc.
Yeah, maybe hook your boys up with some tickets.
Oh, yeah, you know I got you guys on the tickets.
Oh,
no
that's
problem.
a great idea.
No problem.
We want to sit on the court next to all the cameramen. So when the NBA player miss a layup, he can land on us and crush one of those weird bones that we never heard of. What do you want today?
Trời, má nói chuyện một đống cho tôi đi cắt tóc mẹ mày. Cắt cái đầu này. Cái tóc này giống thằng anh cái gì Lonzo Ball đây này. Mình hay để cái tóc này cho hai con nhân vật trước của mình là để cái tóc này nè, để cái này nè. Lifeline. Cho bộ rau vô. Nào nhìn đừng già quá ta. Này à. Này đi. Rồi. Cắt đi cu.
I think this one will look great. You ready for this?
Nope.
Man, you are a handsome
Doc.
man. Look at
Fans
that.
are gonna love this one, man. You read my mind.
Showroom floor. Showroom floor.
Lady Jules, Lady Doc.
Go get him.
Jay.
Go get him.
Cái bộ rau mà nhìn nó thiếu cái gì vậy ta. Lúc nào mình cũng để người ta đi sửa lấy cái bộ rau này coi. Chơi luôn bộ rau này luôn đi. Đánh với Philadelphia. Cái trận mà đầu tiên đánh với lại Golden State á, cái trận đó đánh cũng được mà cái tiếng của mình thua nhỏ xíu nên mình không có để cái đó lên
But in the meantime, we want to know what you are thankful for. So share it with us over social media using the hashtag 2KTVThanks. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Houston Rockets.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hey, 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 hey. Có cái đôi giày của mình là chưa có đổi được. Thấy cái đôi giày mình mang không? 2K của hãng 2K. Vậy phải bỏ tiền 1.000 mấy 1.500 cái VC cái đơn vị tiền này là mới mua được một đôi giày. Nhưng mà nếu mà mình ký được cái hợp đồng mà cái shoe deal hoặc là cái shoe deal của mình á, mình mà ký được cái đó thì mua không có tốn tiền. Đây vô cái nhìn cho nó đầy đủ. Nào ta. Tại nào cái này right hay left thì quên mẹ nó rồi. Rồi vô. Mình không có đeo headband nè. Wu-Tang.
Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for the figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot.
Mình mới mua cái đơn package, nó gọi là mấy cái kiểu đơn của LeBron James. My idol, The King.
A look from above the incredible City Hall building here in our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. Now it's send it down to David Aldridge. Thanks, DA, and Philly loves guys that work hard, great attitude to build your team around for sure. Which is experimenting here early in the season and trying to feel which rotations work and which ones don't.
Well, that's normal for coaches to tinker a little bit, especially when you've got new players and you're trying to put together a different team. So you tinker and tinker.
Bây giờ mình được trọng dụng mà lúc mà mình mới chơi cái trận mình mấy trận đầu tiên là mình ngồi ở ngoài từ đầu tới cuối luôn, không được chơi luôn. Mình đã lột xác rồi nhé.
Terrific on a big play, and he lays it in.
Traffic.
DJ's got his first points of the night.
Man, I love the strength of DJ, not allowing himself to be overwhelmed or bullied. Remarkable at staying with the shot, even when he gets bumped.
Now here's Holmes, guarded by Nene, taken away by Nene. Left side, Gordon. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And DJ has the ultimate respect of the defense when he's on the drive. I mean, when he attacks like this, he forces them to foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him. And it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line.
And the first one drops.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
Để đầu giống The Beer luôn. James Harden.
Both free throws good for DJ. And last year, one of the bigger surprises in the NBA, the Houston Rockets.
And remember, absent Dwight Howard, a lot of people thought maybe they're going to take a step back. And the year where several other super teams in the league kind of took a step forward, the Rockets were able to hold their own. The team has a system that works, and they have bought into it. And top to bottom, they've been making smart decisions.
Back to Tucker from deep. With the rebound.
Oh, I'm surprised he couldn't put that away. I mean, the defense clearly botched an assignment, leaving him open.
No one near fault as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Harden kicks to DJ. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Like how committed DJ is once he gets deep position now. He's doing it with force. Exceptional at drawing contact in the post.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Free throw good, DJ.
And DJ, a fun guy to watch play, man. Fantastic at making quick decisions.
Amir Johnson's checked in for J.J. Redick. Wells is checked in for Houston.
You've got to give Brett Brown, I think, just a ton of credit for holding the Sixers locker room together over the years. Brutally difficult to lose and keep fighting and playing hard and playing together. He's created, along with those players, a culture of hard work and effort, and they are not skipping steps along the way. And eventually, that will pay off in good play. Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
And Jamie Wells, originally drafted by Portland, solid player out on the wing. I think he's always had a spot on the roster with his ability to make plays out on the perimeter.
And Wells' ability to make those plays has never been questioned. It's just his focus on the game, the mindset when he plays, has got him in a little bit of trouble. But make no mistake, the talent is there.
That free throw, no good. And for Brett Brown, don't you think his positivity as a person and his love for coaching have helped lift the team through those down years, Clark?
Man, I don't think there's any question about that, Kevin. He knew it was going to be a tall task, actually taller than any of us could articulate. He stayed optimistic and realistic at the same time, demanding yet being patient, keeping his team focused the right way and on the right things. It's really an outstanding job and a commitment from management and ownership to stay the course because they think he's the right guy. So very impressive on all fronts.
The dish to DJ. Johnson with some nice D.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Houston leading by 7. And here is DJ. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. Big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Holmes has a screen. Fultz with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. A 15-footer. The shot by Sharch, no good. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now, here's DJ. Defense right on him. A nice shot by Tucker.
And, you know, DJ is always trying to get his guys going. If they're open, he finds them.
Pass to Sharch. And it's Fultz atop the key. Charge, a screen on Gordon. Fultz, no good. Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. DJ kicks it to Tucker. Now DJ playing Memphis. He was nearly on.
Talk about bringing it. And DJ is not afraid to rip out these insane dunks, these crazy throwdowns. Moments like this prove that he is indeed the real deal.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Sharch. Again, the miss by Sharch. Rockets leading by 14. And DJ throws it down.
Starting to surge here.
Posteride in
the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Philadelphia has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon a screen. 5 to shoot. For the 3. The rebound by Johnson. Here's McConnell. Trying to get back on track. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Rockets lead by 16. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching 2K Sports.
6'8", 220 pounds. Mini LeBron.
And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster.
Our bench is amazing. It's so exciting because when our bench comes in,
when your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of a asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you
Quá
think,
dễ
guys?
các bạn.
Just playing
Mình
suffocating
nâng hai cái chỉ
defense.
số,
That's
nâng
been the
layup lên
difference
là
here for
chơi là
them.
cái con
You know,
nó
Greg, I
khác
love
liền.
watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
McConnell and Fultz, the playmaking pair in the backcourt. Amir Johnson is out there with Holmes, and it's Saric in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. McConnell now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. And we've played through the first minute here in the second.
And T.J. McConnell, undrafted out of Arizona, but he caught on with the Sixers, and I tell you what, made an immediate impact. Standing at about 6'2" and just over 200 pounds. He brings that physicality at the defensive end.
Hồi đó giờ mình lâu mình mới tạo con giống vậy nè, mà mình cứ tạo lộn. Phải trả hết 100 mấy 200 đô. Block.
And you love the hustle DJ brings on defense, using his solid leaping ability to block shots.
Trả bill hai con kia hết 100 mấy
About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Memphis.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance. Felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
The 76ers trail by 18. Passes it to Fultz. And here is Holmes. There's the feed to Fultz. Offline with his 3. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Nene down low. Holmes on him. And Bahamute the pass to Gordon. He feeds it to Wells. Houston moving it around. Moves back up. A shot by Nene. No good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Fultz. 8 points his last outing. Dishes it to Sharp. And it's the Rockets on the break.
And 1.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Saric.
Like how DJ is physical with the defense. I mean, he's not afraid to mix it up and go through contact on his shots.
In the post, Clark, you were as polished as they come. I watched it with my own eyes and loved the way you play. Just how important, when you go back to that time, is footwork for a big man in the NBA?
Well, I think it's everything, regardless of what size you are, big or small. Fundamentally sound footwork is essential to being a solid offensive basketball player. And as a guy who played inside and out, it was something I took pride in. And I wasn't the greatest athlete, a decent athlete, so my footwork allowed me to gain an advantage against bigger guys. Excellent timing on that tip in. That's something that makes him so good. I mean, just great timing in the air around the basket, a gift.
There's the pass to Capella.
Paul
outside. In the corner, it's Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Over McConnell. They grab their own miss. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. DJ kicks to Mbaamute. Feeds to DJ. Second shot opportunity. Back to Mbaamute. He dishes it to DJ. Houston needs to get a shot. Paul for 3. Cans it from downtown. Paul's got 7 points.
You know, the defense has to be conscious of his playmaking, so a lot of times that gives Chris Paul plenty of room to get off the 3-point shot.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
Yeah, and great.
76ers with some changes. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Okafor. Sharge comes in for Simmons. And it's Fultz in for J.J. Holmes has a screen. The dish to Covington. Low block shot, and they pick up 2. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Wells kicks it to Tucker.
Cái mình chơi bị thua, đội mình thua tới 30
with the screen on Covington. Off the pick. And DJ throws it down.
Love the fire, intensity that DJ plays with on offense. Feels like nobody can guard him. Getting to any spot on the floor with ease, he makes it look simple.
Pass to Fultz.
It is simple.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's deflected.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Kicks to Wells. 23 seconds left here in the second. Nene with the screen on Covington. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McConnell in the corner. Takes a three. Drills it from outside. McConnell's got his second basket of the night. Wells with it.
Hay quá.
And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their run.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. Now, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Some changes here for the 76ers. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Fultz. And Dario Saric subbed in for Robert Covington. And then for Houston, Nene, he's checked in. For Ryan Anderson. And it's
Lob City representing.
So on the floor for Houston. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. DJ out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Nene in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Simmons kicks to Holmes. There's the screen. Embiid the screen. Redick for 3. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And DJ throws it down.
Love the confidence on the drive. DJ is great at finding holes in the defense and then attacking them.
Play up the game.
Here's Holmes. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Mình lúc chơi của năm nay luôn đó. Mà chơi như lên đồng nha.
Paul for 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
You know, you talk about stretching the defense out. I mean, with Chris Paul, I think you've got to tag him as soon as he crosses half court because he'll let it fly.
And so it's Houston up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And for Houston, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Embiid is out there with Saric. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Stauskas in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Kicks it out to Paul. Black dishes to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Houston.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside, getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Screen by Saric. Now here's Bayless. He's guarded closer. Over Williams. That one
and happening.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Gordon goes in. 2 points. That one goes.
Like how Gordon stays low to the ground. Keeps that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket.
To the paint.
Bye-bye.
Screen by Saric. DJ with it. He's against Anderson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Joel em đéo này dịch đau.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Houston?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
The title of best dunker is one that seems to change, Clark, from year to year in the NBA. Who's on your short list for that honor right now?
Well, there are a lot of ways you can look at that, Kevin. The best dunker, is it the most sweet-looking dunker? Is it the most forceful dunker? Is it the dunker that can do it in a game or in a contest? There are a lot of different branches on this dunk tree. But for me, looks, creativity, elevation, Zach LaVine comes to the top of the list. The big guys, I kind of eliminate a little bit. So I go with Zach LaVine in the dunk meter.
And the second free throw, good. And the Sixers, Clark, this summer traded away a pick to move up and take Markelle Fultz, but still, they have a surplus of draft picks in the pipeline.
Great young talent, no doubt, guys, with more on the horizon. You know what? They've got a wealth of assets that should transform this Sixers team over the next few seasons.
Gordon kicks to DJ. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. More and more we see coaches resting players to keep them from getting overworked. The benefits, Clark, are clear for the players, but is it something that is getting overused?
I don't know if overused is the right word, Kevin. I don't like to see it as much because I think there are other ways you can rest players. Games can be part of your strategy, but how about practices being more a part of how you rest players? It got an awful lot of attention this past season, and for good reason, and I would think the coaches and players will adjust because it's not a good optics for your viewing public and your paying patrons to just arbitrarily do it. I understand it, but I think there's a balancing act that could be performed that would make it not appear as disruptive to the fans as it was this past season.
And Bayless kicks to Okafor. Pass to Anderson. 76ers moving the ball around. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, throughout Bayless's career, he's proven to be quite dependable from outside. If you don't get a hand up on him, he'll drop in that perimeter shot for you.
DJ passes to Black. In the corner, it's Gordon. It's stolen by Stauskas. And stolen by DJ. Here's Paul. Drops in the breakaway layup. Paul's got 19 points.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
And here is Okafor. The Rockets pull it in. DJ's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We've seen the bench celebration become almost an art form in the NBA over the past few seasons. Are you surprised this is a thing now?
Not at all. Again, when everything is captured and documented, and you're going to have creativity and attention-grabbing celebration. So it's just part of the landscape.
2 shots.
Không ngại contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
A lot of losing in Philadelphia, just 47 wins over 3 seasons from 2013 to 2016. That's the second worst 3-year stretch in NBA history.
TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Jared Bayless. Stauskas kicks to McConnell. Okafor dishes to Stauskas. Okafor with a screen on Gordon. Back to Okafor.
I see you, bitch.
Passes it to Stauskas. Another miss by Philadelphia. And Clark, for the Sixers, it seems they're finally headed in the right direction.
Well, I think that's the benefit of patience and all of those high draft picks, Kevin. I mean, some people don't like how they did it, but they rebuilt the roster from the ground up, and I think it gives them a strong foundation going forward.
And one of the surprise moves of this past offseason was Chris Paul moving to Houston, joining James Harden to become one of the strongest backcourts in our league. Kicked off a feeling that Houston would be a force this season.
Stauskas kicks to Okafor. Back to Stauskas. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Okafor.
I need help.
And here's Anderson for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. And you know, Greg, many thought that Chris Paul may take a look at San Antonio, and he did, but Houston was too enticing a chance to pass up.
Replay lại nha. Shit, that was fancy. Nè coi nè. Đợi chịu chậm lại nè. Damn. Okay, the contact. That should have been N1.
It's certainly a distinctive third chapter in Paul's career. He's always been criticized for not going deep in the playoffs, and saw Houston as maybe his best bet to make a deep run.
The kick out to Anderson. Drops in the tray.
Nice to see Anderson working on his perimeter game. I mean, when he shoots with confidence, he's lethal.
Paul passes to DJ. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Wells, he's checked in for Gordon. Here's McConnell.
Baseline.
And Clark, the topic of the need for league parity is something that's come up the last few years. Is that necessary for a healthy NBA?
I don't think so, Kevin. I mean, you can have it both ways. You can have tremendous popularity and success when you have a dominant team or 2 or 3. And you can also have it when there's great competitive balance. Currently, we have a circumstance and situation where the league is top-heavy in terms of championship contenders. But that won't last forever. And there will be a graduating back to a more competitive balance in time. So I think you enjoy the ride for what it is in the season and seasons that you have, whichever side of that coin you have.
In your rookie season in the NBA, did you ever have a welcome to the NBA moment? You know, a play or a sequence where you were brutally introduced to how unforgiving the NBA can truly be.
Yeah, how about my first night out? Spencer Haywood ran me in circles, and I shot 2 for 17, scored 6 or 8 points, and he was in my head from the very beginning. Thankfully, the Pacers won that game because it was a forgettable night other than that. But Spencer Haywood, even to this day, when I bump into him, reminds me of how he disrupted me and distracted me in that first game of my rookie season.
For Houston, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. There's a screen. Here's Wells. Another miss by Houston.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And there's the feed to Okafor. Back to McConnell. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Picked by Okafor. Stauskas kicks to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Johnson with a screen on Williams. The 11-footer out of hand. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And Bahamute is checked in for Houston.
Rồi 99 là cao nhất không? Mà mình lên được 60 mấy.
Paul kicks to Wells. He feeds it to DJ. There's the pick. It's Black, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. And it's Paul penetrating over McConnell. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, I tell you what, I like the clip he's shooting at. Extremely effective. If you're on defense now, you got to get the ball out of his hands.
Okafor dishes to Anderson. Back to Okafor. The 10-footer. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And, you know, the offensive mindset of Okafor, never afraid to expand his range and work on that mid-range jumper.
And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter. And you know, Kevin, there is no question about what this Rockets team wants to do. Shoot threes and drive it to the goal. Last in the league in mid-range jumpers by a long shot.
Free throw good, DJ. And to give some more data on the Rockets and their threes, about 46% of their shots last season were from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and you know what? The Rockets are a firm believer in advanced analytics, which tilt the balance towards the three-point shot. And that's been a real driving force for why this team values the three as much as they do. And just another side note, that was an NBA record in terms of three-point shooting volume by the Rockets last season.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Well, you still got to know the situation and be aware. I mean, he wasn't getting to that ball. Best to not get out of control and pick up that foul. Well, there is a saying now that is pretty accurate. You either sell success or you sell hope. And the process in Philadelphia may have been hard to watch, but it did give their fans hope for a better day.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
It's rebounded by Stauskas. And through all the losing, fans in Philly have been pretty supportive of the Sixers' goals to draft star talent.
Yeah, and you know what? Thousands of fans coming out to watch the draft lottery is an indication of how optimistic and behind the Sixers these fans are. I mean, trust the process has been their rallying cry.
Okafor up top. Johnson the screen. Okafor the pass to Stauskas. Okafor in the post. Working on Black. Anderson wide open. Dreams the three-pointer.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the NBA has a concerted effort to lower the amount of back-to-back games for the players. Clark, should they stretch out the season even further?
No, the ideal solution, Kevin, would be to reduce the number of games, to cut a month off the season. That would be the way to get to where we need to get to. The season should be 66 to 70 games. It should be spaced out over a 6-month period. And if you cut 12 to 16 games, then you would be able to actually get fewer number of back-to-backs. Stretching the season out longer, to me, is not the answer. Reducing the number of games would be the best way to get to the solution. But that toothpaste is out of the tube, and I don't know if we can ever get it back in.
Agreed. Is in the NBA, a lot of possessions for both sides as they want as many chances as they can possibly get to score. Clark, when you think about that, how do you prepare for a team like the Rockets if you're their opponent?
Well, there are a couple of things you can do. One is you try to slow them down, and some teams are equipped to do that. Other teams are equally adept at the three, so you match them shot for shot. But the problem with that is Harden is really good in the half court. And even when you take away transition, he can hurt you in the half-court game.
Anderson, a screen on Nene. Okafor kicks to Anderson. Another miss from Philadelphia.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
DJ with it, working on Anderson. Positioning on the putback.
And one of the stories of the second has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Dishes to Stauskas. Puts up a three. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Stauskas has got 6 points in the quarter.
When Stauskas gets open from downtown, I mean, he's like cash money. Right on time, all the time. Just an unreal three-point shooter who keeps getting better and better. And, you know, the Sixers were heavily criticized for the so-called process enduring the pain of losing big. People forget the prior decade when the team tried to contend, only won a single playoff series.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tucker's checked in. And so he hits both.
Giải NBA mà mấy ngày mà.
And so here is Philadelphia.
2 minutes left.
Now McConnell. He kicks it to Anderson from deep. Offensive rebound. Johnson.
You know, you look at Johnson, he's in that upper echelon when you talk about offensive rebounders, so you've got to account for him.
Paul against Anderson. Paul dishes to Tucker. Now here's DJ. Nene at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Tucker. And Clark, it's true the Sixers were team long stuck in the middle. Does that help explain why they employed such drastic measures to rebuild?
I think so, Kevin. Clearly, they tried getting there the usual way when you try to develop players and maybe add a key free agent here or there, and it didn't quite work. And the process was Plan B. And that process has really started to pay some dividends, so I don't blame them for trying it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their... First game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already
mấy cái đó bị trừ quá
they have to do it
trời.
one more time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them too.
Yes, that goes in.
This is not the team we've been watching.
Ăn 42 điểm là được rồi.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game because this one is done. Over. Fine.
Off the screen.
Đừng cho một cái đó nè, finish hả mày?
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Attack the basket.
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. McConnell passes to Stauskas. Feeds it to Johnson. Back to Stauskas. Picked by Okafor. Launches it. Stauskas' shot is off. Wells kicks to DJ. Misses.
One of the premier defensive forwards in the NBA, Johnson, all over that shot.
So we see the Rockets taking
Rồi, hôm nay đã kết thúc.
victory for them. And Greg.
Cái gì mai mình làm thêm clip khác. Cộng quá trời luôn. Cộng dữ vậy. Ôi ôi ôi, giờ nó mở thêm cái gì vậy? Mấy điểm vậy? Che mẹ rồi.
Who do we have next, bro? Because I can do that again and again
Because
and
you
again,
barely
man.
played, Rook. Chill out.
Get out of here. Good game, Shammy.
Appreciate you, boo-boo.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
Sir.
Hey, Sham.
What's up, man?
What's that dude's deal, man?
Dude, what you talking about?
The security guard, the dude who stands in the corner.
Nó cứ thằng nó cứ lơ bên ngoài.
Nah, he not cool with me, bro.
That's
He's
because
always
you're a
tripping.
rookie, man. Look, Boo-Boo's super professional. He just hasn't had a chance to fill you out yet, that's all. Matter of fact, come on so I can make that introduction.
You serious?
Yeah, man, come on so I can let him know you in the bus.
All right, man, you could try. I don't think it's gonna work.
Don't doubt me, bro. It's gonna work. Hey, yo, Boo-Boo.
Sham.
About time I made a proper introduction, man.
What's up, man?
This here is DJ, my rookie. And DJ, this here is Boo-Boo. This is the man. He is a myth, a legend. The angel on your shoulders and the ghost in the machine, baby.
How many times I got to tell you not to bring up ghosts around me,
We
man?
still on that ghost thing, Boo-Boo?
I've seen them, bruh.
You
I
seen
don't
them
have to
where?
keep telling you they're real.
Where they at, Boo-Boo?
Hey,
I don't see no
Sham,
ghosts.
Sham. There go one right there. They real, bro.
All right,
Thank you.
my bad.
Hey.
Look, anyway, this is Boo-Boo. He the head of the security. He got your back always.
Good to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you too, brother.
And just so you know, she's playing with you. I've seen you the whole time. I just had to fill you out and make sure you was all right.
Right.
You seem cool.
Thanks, man. No problem.
Welcome to the team.
Appreciate you.
Damn.
We have a bond. They cannot be broken. Unless you're trading. Or you're cut.
Or you disappear somehow.
And in that case, I'd have to use my Liam Neeson special set of skills to come and find you.
Oh, no, not the skills. All right, Boo-Boo.
Welcome to the team, DJ Fresh Meat.
Thanks, man. Sham.
What's up?
Is he serious about those special skills, bro?
He's super serious, man. Boo-Boo is super dangerous. Don't get on his bad side, right? No, he's super dangerous, bro. Don't try it.
Okay. I don't like this beard. This is mustache. Ô vâng. Rồi, tạm dừng video clip đây ha.